this video is new information, okay? Now, but the very first few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, is going to be just me laying the groundwork for the new information, okay? So just bear with me and you're going to see some really good information. Now, there's one or two pieces of information that's not that big of a deal that I just threw in there, but 90% of it is excellent information. So it's going to make you understand why Elvis, the reset is in 2025, because 2024 was a reset time period too, but 2025 is the end of it, okay? And you'll see what I'm in my future videos, you'll understand. But right now, the connections to 2025, this is just the beginning. I have like 7, 8 more videos to do on this, so just bear with me and pay attention, okay? And by the way, thumb up the video and comment under the video after the video's up, okay? But definitely thumb up the video. All right, now let's get started, okay? I told you guys that Elvis is the reset, okay? And you'll see how he is the reset. And how did God reset the earth? With water, with the flood, right? God reset the earth with water. And wouldn't you know it, that Elvis, his name equals the exact same as the word reset and water, okay? So Elvis equals reset, which equals water, all right? So what is the chance of that, right? Now, remember, I'm just going to be laying the groundwork first, okay? So Elvis was born on 1/8, but Elvis needs, I forgot to put the S there. Elvis needs the 1/9. That's why he had that 19 crown, which I told you all about Seattle and Elvis and Satan and Lucifer. I'm not going to get into it here, but if you've seen my videos, you'll understand. So if you add up all the numbers between 1 through 8, it equals 36, right? But Elvis needs the 9, which is the 1 through 9, which is the 45, see? And I told you that's why Trump is the alter ego of Elvis, okay? Because Elvis needs the 1/9. 1 through 9 is the 45 connection, which happens to be my birthday. I was born on 9/4, but it landed on the 9/5 day because it was a leap year. So Elvis needs the 9. The 9 is the 4/5, right? Now, why is this so important, this 9? Because look, if you go to the 9th day of the year, the percentage for 9 days is 2.47, okay? From Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days. And why is this important? 1/8, then forward 247 days lands on 9/11, because see, 666 days is 1/8, 2.47%. So not only do you have the 1/8, then 247 days forward is 9/11. So you have 1/8,247. 1/8,247 is the 666 days. And also, I told you Elvis needs the 9, is 2.47%. He's born on 1/8, but he needs the 9, right? And that's where all this comes in, right? It's all about Elvis needing that 9. And I've explained to you that the 3/7 is the EL, because it looks like the letters E and L, right? And Elvis is born on the 1/8, but he needs the 1/9, right? 18th prime number, the 19th prime number equals 37. The numbers for that is 128, the total. These are the prime numbers. 18th prime is 61, 1961. If you add that up, you get 165. That's Trump's birthday. 6/14 is the 165th day of the year. Sorry about the noise, folks. I live on right next to a street. But anyway, so it's connected to Trump's birthday when you add up all that, right? Because Elvis needs the 1/9, the 19. Now, by the way, I'm only showing you just a few bits of why he needs the 1/9, okay? So Elvis needs the 1/9. He's born on 1/8. Prime number, the 8th prime number, because Elvis was born on the 8th. The 8th prime number is 19. So he needs the 1/9. He was born on the 8th day. 8th prime number is 19. And you go from Elvis's birthday to 8/19. On a regular year is 224 days. On a leap year is 225. There's your reset connections, the 2024, 2025 connections, okay? And remember, the eighth prime number is 19. Elvis needs the 9, right? 8 to the 1, 9. 8 to the 1, 9, right? And why is this so important? The eighth prime number was 19. Elvis is born on the 8th day. If you added up all the numbers between 8 through 19, it equals 162. June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, and I told you that's when Washington State gets struck on June 11th. Okay? So 8 through 19. I told you the eighth prime number is 19. And Elvis was born on the 8th. He needs the 1, 9. Okay? Now we're going to get to the new stuff. Okay? Just bear with me. Okay? So, 2024 is when Trump won the election, right? 2025, Trump became president. I mean, he's going to become president. Okay? And 2024 is 44. 2025 is 45, right? And Trump was the 44th person to become president and the 45th president. 44th person to become president, but he became the 45th president, right? And hold on, just real quick before I move on, before I get to the video. So I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, which is August 4th is the 217th day of the year, okay? And Trump, when he was elected, the 44th person, 45th president, it was in 2016, 2017. And he's going to get his head wound on August 4th, which is the 217 day of the year. Same numbers. And who was the president before Trump? Was Obama, who's born on August 4th, the 217 day of the year. And that's why Obama had to be president, because he has the connection to the 44th president, Obama, and he was born on August 4th. So he had to have a connection to when Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, because Trump is the 44th person, and Obama had to be the 44th president because of that birthday. So that's what it's all connected to. Anyway, he was elected in 2016, 2017, and 217 is like August 4th, and that's when Trump gets his head wound, right? When he was elected. Now he's being elected again in the reset period, right? Now, let me just one more time show you what I'm talking about till we get to the new info, okay? So right now I just did 7 minutes of laying the groundwork, okay? So 2024, he just got elected a second time. Trump should become president in 2025. 20 plus 24 is 44. 20 plus 25 is 45. 20, 24, 20, 25. Okay, 44, 45. All right. Now, like I said, I could show you much more with the connections of the 47 president, but I'm not going to get into that here. We're focusing only on 2025. The square root of 44 is 6.6. It's the first time you see a 6 and then a 6 again. The square root of 44 is 6.6. Then 45 is 6.7. And then if you put them together, the square root of 4445 equals 66.67. And the word twin equals 66, and Elvis equals 67, and Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth, okay? So you have that connection, all right, with the 4445, which connected to the 2025, because 2024 is 44, 2025 is 45, okay? Now, and isn't it interesting, if you add up all the numbers between 1 through 44 is 990, 1 through 45 is 1035, and it adds up to 2025. See? So 4445 connects to the 2025, and that's what I just showed you here. 20 plus 24 is 44, 20 plus 25 is 45. And Trump was elected in 2024, should become president in 2025, right? Right? So you get what I'm saying? So 2025 is connected to the 45. All right? 20 plus 25 is 45, right? And what I was just showing you here, if you add up all the numbers between. All right, now watch this. So the square root of 2025 is exactly 45. The square root of 2025 is exactly 45. All right? 2025 is 45 exactly. And how's that work? Because, watch, Elvis's age is 90 years old next year. in 2025. On January 8th, he'll be 90. Do you understand? So he's gonna get that 9 with a crown. That's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for the 9 with the crown. See, 2025. So 45 plus 45 equals 90. 45 times 45 equals 2025. And Elvis turns 90 in 2025, okay? You understand? Elvis needs the 9 and the crown. That's what he was waiting for, okay? So there's the first clue. Now, the next 2 pieces of information is not that important, but I want you to focus on what I'm showing you here. It's 2 45s. 2 45s, okay, that connect to all of this. 2 45s. Now watch, like this. This is not such a big deal, but just hold on. The prime numbers for 45, 2 of them, because it equals 90, right? 45th and 45th. The primes are 197, 197. Adds up to 394. Like I say, you're not going to, for the new people, you might not understand this. The 3 is like a crown. You put it like the W, that's Washington, because that's where this big June 11th event's going to happen in Washington State. And I was born on 9/4. I told you the 9495 is a big key to this puzzle. But anyway, Washington with the W with a crown. But it's over here is what's important. Trump is going to get his head one on 8/4 and then come back 4 days later. So they have it kind of backwards, the numbers. So he gets his head one on 8/4 and then 4. So you got the 484 in there. All right. But forget about that. This is nothing. I just had to show it just in case. Now, how does 45th equal 73 and how does 45th equal 37? How's this possible? And let me just show you what I mean first. Why it equals 7337. So the word perfect equals 7337. And notice it got that 611 right there. But look, 73 and 37 is the word perfect, okay? How is 45 73 and how is 45th 73 and 45th being 37? How's this possible? Because look, the number, when you write out 45th, 45th, the T is the 20th letter, the H is the 8th letter, makes 28, okay? So if you write 45 plus the TH, 45 plus 28, because 28 is the TH, 45 plus 28 is 73, or 4 plus 5 plus 28 is 37, okay? So if you add the 20 and the 8, makes 28, plus 4 plus 5 is 37. So there's your perfect. And why am I showing you this? Because Trump, it's all about Trump. I told you, 6/14 is when Trump is born, which is the 165th, 166th day of the year. The words 37 is 165 and 73 is 166. And that's exactly what I just showed you with the word perfect. Perfect is 7337. And Trump is born on the 165th, 166th day on the leap year. 37 and 73 equals 165, 166, okay? There's much more to this, okay? I'm just showing you, wait till you see what I'm showing you, okay? So we're focusing on the 245s, okay? Pay attention, okay? Why am I showing this? So if you added up all of the first 67 prime numbers, add up all of the first 67 prime numbers, you get 9854. If you add up all the first 68 prime numbers, you get 10191. You add it up, you get 2, and then you get the 00, the 2 crowns, and the 45. Why am I showing this? 245s. Remember I was telling you about the 245s? Because, see, you see the number 67, 68, see Elvis equals 67, 68. Okay? Now, so you have 245s. Remember, everything's going to be about the 245s. Watch. Who was born on the 245th day of the year? Is Neo, the Keanu Reeves. And you know, in the movie The Matrix, he even had a connection to that 9/11 on his driver's license. But forget about that. And Keanu Reeves, you know, was born where I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, 2 days before me in Beirut. Anyway, so watch. So from the first of the year to 9/2, his birthday is 245 days on a regular year. 245s, get it? And it's the first time you see a 67 in the percentage. 67. Because see, Elvis equals 67. And when you write out the word 67, it equals 162. June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. And this is the first number that equals 162, which is 67. And 162nd day of the year is June 11th. So the first time you see a 67 in the percentage is at the 245 day mark on a regular year. Okay? 245s. Pay attention. We're focusing on the 245s, right? And I was showing you that's the Elvis connection. Elvis equals 67, 68. And you have the 245s when you add up all of the first 67 and 68 prime numbers. Okay, now. Pay attention. The square root of 4545 is 67.41. The first four numbers. So 4545. Hold on one second, folks. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second here. I'll unhide you later. I just hit somebody from the channel. I'll unhide you later, okay? And I'll talk to you in another video. But anyway, look, I just did something to somebody on the channel. Obviously, that person can't take a joke from the other day. Anyway, so the square root of 4545 is 67.41. And you know what the connections is to that is what I'm showing you here with that and with that. That's Elvis's birthday. That's Trump's birthday. And it has the same numbers as that. You see? That's all I'm showing with that. But look, it's got the 245s, the 67. That's what I'm trying to show you here, okay? Now, at the square root connection. Now, keep going. Watch. Just keep going. The square root of 2045, there's your 245s again. 2045 is 45.22. And look, 45.22 is the first four numbers. 45 plus 22 is equals 7. It equals 67. Elvis equals 67, right? And what do you need? Because this is what Elvis equals. What's in between 22 and 67 is the 45. You see? And if you add up all the numbers between 22 through 45, what do you get? Look at that. 804. And that's when Trump gets his head wound on 8-4. Okay? So that's another connection to the 245s. Okay? All these connections, right? And you know, Elvis, he was 45 years old in the year 80. Do you see that? 845. 804. 805. Because you know, 84 lands on 85 on a leap year. So you have the 8485 connection with a crown. And that's the first time you see the number 67.67 because Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth, and his name was Jesse. Jesse was spelled Jessie, which also equals 67. Okay? And in between Elvis's birthday and 9/11 is 247 days, and that is 67.67%, the 8 months, 4 days. You know, in between Elvis's birthday and 9/11 is 8 months, 4 days. And the percentage is 67.67. Okay? But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, and then this one, this equation, I just added that because Elvis was born on 1/8, and you have the 45, you have 67.68. That's the first time you see the 68, and Elvis equals 67.68. Remember, I just showed you that. Now, just keep paying attention, folks. It gets better. This is just me rattling off stuff, okay? And remember, Elvis was 45 years old in 1980, and from that day to 6/11/2025, look at the percentage. From that day to 6/11/2025 is 45 point something percent. You see that? There's that 245s again. Are you getting it? So from Elvis's original, his first birthday, his birthday to the day he turned 45, and then from that day it's 45%. So you have the 245s, and then you have the 45% to 6/11. Okay? Now, Here's something interesting. This is no big deal, but you know that if you went from the date 11/6, you went forward 2,045 days, it lands on 6/11. So there's your 245s again connection. All right. Like I said, it'll get better. Just hold on, folks. I'm just showing you all the connections here. We're talking about 245s. Okay. In 1990, and remember, Elvis turns 90 this next year. In 1990, Elvis became Satan. Elvis's age was 55. Satan equals 55. If you add up 1990 plus 55, what do you get? 2045. You see? 245s. I'm just saying, is this a coincidence too? The 245s, is this a coincidence? I'm just asking. You know, because remember, Elvis turns 90 next year. 45 plus 45 is 90, okay? All right, so I'm just telling you guys, something's fishy here. All right, 245s, okay? And check this out. If you went to the prime number, the 2045th prime number, it equals 17,837. So 17,837. And look, the word EL, you know, Elvis has the EL, which means God in Hebrew. EL equals 17,837. And you know, Elvis has been dead for 47 years, and it's going to be the year 25. Okay, so the only thing missing is that 10. And I told you those binary numbers are 0 and 1. And guess who won the 10th Triple Crown? That was Seattle Slew. So you have the binary codes with the 0 and the 1, which I told you is the reset. The 0, 1 is the reset. Okay, and the hour 24 is the 0. And then you have the 1, which is the 25th hour. Okay, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that. If you see my reset, you know what I mean. But 245s, get it? 17,837, 17,837. Okay, I'm just saying, what is the chance of that it connects to the EL, you know? Now, speaking of Elvis being dead for 47 years now, and Trump going to be the 47th president, Elvis turns 90 next year. Elvis is still going to be dead 47 years on June 11th. He's still going to be dead for 47 years. 2 times 45 equals 90. 2 plus 45 equals 47. There it is again. 90 and 47, you see? You know, I could show you more stuff with those connections, but I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. But anyway, so there's that 245's connections, okay? Now watch this. If you think these are coincidences, get a load of it. In the year 63, who was killed in 63? JFK, right? JFK was killed in the 28th state of Texas. Trump's going to be getting his head wound in the 17th state, Ohio. What is 28 plus 17? 45. And if you add 2 for Obama's age, you get 47. See? And the Space Needle is going to be 63 years old next year. The Space Needle turns 63 years old next year, okay? I can show you much more stuff, okay? Which I've shown already. But this is just me focusing on the 245s. Get it? 245s and 247. Because Neo's birthday is on the 245th day. I'm on the 247th day. 9-4 is 247. 9-2 is 245. And Neo was born in the same, place that I was, same hospital, same time. All right. He was born 2 days before me, same year and everything, same hospital. Neo. All right. Now, why am I showing this? Pay attention. Why am I showing this? You know, you'll see why I'm showing this in a moment. Elvis was born on 1/8, and if you go forward 206 days, it lands on 8/1. So there's your 1/8 backwards, 8/1. Get it? Seattle area code is 206. Now, why am I showing this? Okay, watch what I'm about to do. But before I do that, I can't even hold my hand just went numb. I was about to drop the phone. Hold on, folks. Oh man, my arthritis, folks. Whoa. I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. Okay, it gets better. I haven't even shown you the best part yet. Hold on. So far, has the video been really confusing? Anyway, God bless all of you. And to that person who I hit on the channel, you better get your head on straight. Nobody here is a racist. We just make jokes. All right, get a life. You politically correct nut job. All right. Anyway, well, I'm gonna just remind me to unblock that person and let them come back on another time. All right. Anyway, so you guys get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, hold on, folks. I can't even lift the phone anymore. Give me a second. Oh man. All right. It's gonna get better. Just hold on. All right. God bless all of you. All right. Jesus is God. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna get to the good stuff right now. Oh man. I can't. Hold on, folks. I can't even feel my fingers, man. All right. Let's start again. So why am I showing this? So remember, 206 days is in between Elvis's birthday and the number 81 date. Seattle area code's 206. Why am I showing this? Because watch, look at this. Pay attention. Seattle area code's 206. If you went to the clock time of 206, from 206 to 6:11, the time is 4 hours and 5 minutes. 4 hours and 5 minutes is 245 total minutes. What in the heck? Is that correct or what? Do you see what I'm showing you here? 206. And by the way, military time 206 would be 14/6. That's Trump's birthday, 6/14. Military time 206 would be 1406. And that's Trump's birthday, 6/14. You see what I'm saying? And if you went to Trump's birthday, 6/14, it would be 4 hours, 8 minutes. There's your 8/4 connection. And 14/6 to 6/14, get it? The time 6/14 would be 4 hours, 8 minutes. And it would be 248. And guess how old America is? 248. And I was born on 9/4, but it was a leap year, 248 day. Okay, are you guys getting this? Are you guys getting this? Do you see what I'm showing you, folks? Okay? And thumb up the video. Okay? Are you understanding what I'm showing here? It's ridiculous. There's that 245 again. Okay? And you have the 45 here. And you have 611, 206. It's all right there in front of you, okay? Now, let me keep going. Okay, you know the Space Needle was open on the Queen's birthday, 4/21. Okay? Opening date, 4/21, Seattle Space Needle. And I told you the Space Needle turns 63 next year, and I showed you the connections to the 63. It was connected to the 245. Okay? Look at this. 4/21 plus 245 is 666. Can you believe this, man? Oh, man, you just can't. And by the way, the reason that 245 is important is I told you we're in the year 24 and 25 is the reset. 24, 25, okay? And look, 421 plus 245 is 666. Space Needle open on 4/21, you see? The Queen's birthday. Now, is that just a coincidence? Here we go. Elvis was Elvis's birthday. If you add up the birthdays, the year plus the date, 1 plus 8 plus 19 plus 35 is 63. He died on 8 plus 16 plus 19 plus 77 is 120. The Seattle event is going to be 6 plus 11 plus 20 plus 25 is 62. You get 245. Wait, that's not right. Hold on, folks. Did I mess that up? No, that's right. It's right. Yeah, it's right. 245. See? How you like them apples? Yeah, are you guys getting that? Am I? Yeah, right. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay. So we get that. There's that 245s again. And by the way, speaking of all that stuff, I told you the 63 because JFK was killed in 63, and Space Needle is going to be 63 years old and all that. Trump was born in year 46. JFK was killed at age 46. The 46 prime is 199. You add the 46 to the 199, you get 245. Okay. There's that 245 again. And of course, I know Biden's the 46, but I didn't add him in there. But anyway, so you have you have even the 46 connects to the 245. Check this out. Remember, I was showing you all the connections with Trump. 165 minutes. Trump is born on the 165th day of the year. Trump's born on the 165th day of the year, June 14th. 165 minutes is 2 hours, 45 minutes. Look at that, will you? You see, 245, 45th president. Now he's going to be the 47th. There you go. 4, 5, and the 2. 2 plus 45 is 47. Are you getting it now? And I was told you I was born on the 247, 248 day of the year. And I just showed you the 248 connection a moment ago. Because America's age is 248 right now. But he's not going to get he's actually going to get, he's actually going to get his head wound in the 249th year. All right. Because August 4th next year will be after America turns over. America will be 249 years old. I'm talking about for Trump's head wound. But for the June 11th event, it's in the 248th year still, America's age. And I'm trying to make you guys understand that, please pay attention. You know how when we count from, let's say we went from a particular day of the birth of America, you don't count that day. That would be from the number 0, because you're counting from 0 days old. No, you can't do that. You go from you count from either 0 or 1. So technically, even next year, when America turns 249 years old on July 4th, it still would be 248 years if you count at when it was born as one. I mean, you count from its first birthday. Okay, so if America was birthed on 7/4/1776, you would count from 7/4/1777. Okay, and there's much importance to that number, which connects to everything with me, but I'm not going to get into it now. But I'm just trying to tell you that 0 birthday and 1 birthday is very important. Okay, so that's why it connects to the 248 and the 249 birth year of America. But anyway, forget about that. And America was 247 starting this year. So 247, 248 in the year 2024, 248, 249 from this year to next year. So you see how it all connects to that time period of my birthday. 9/4 is the 247, 248, and 9/5 is 248, 249. It's all connected, okay? Anyway, so let's get back to this. So Trump, just real quick, remember Trump's born on the 165th day of the year. And 165 minutes is 2 hours, 45 minutes. So there you go again with the connections to everything. And then 45 plus 2 is 47. And Trump is the 47th president and the 45th. So you need the 45 plus the 2, get it? And 45 plus 45, 245s would be 90. And that's Elvis's age. It's all connected. Anyway, so connecting with Trump, pay attention. From the 1st of the year to June 11th, if you went forward, because we were all talking about 245s. So from the 1st of the year to June 11th, 45 days lands on that. If you went forward 4,545 days from the 1st of the year, it lands on June 11th. If you went from Trump's birthday, 4,545 days, it would land on JFK's death date. 245s. 245s, you see? All right. All right, 245s. Do you understand? Now watch this weird coincidence. Remember, Trump is born on the 165th day of the year, right? Trump's born on the 165th day of the year. Check this out. You see the numbers 16 and 5? In the year 1951, because Trump was born in 46 and Elvis was born in 35. But look at this. In the year 1951, Elvis's age was 16. Trump was 5. 165. 165th day of the year, Trump was born. So in 1951, their ages matched up 165. And from that day, 6/14, 1951, when that happened with Elvis and Trump's age to the day JFK died was 45 days. You see? You see what I'm saying? That's the key right there with the 165. Okay? That was the exact measurement right there. Okay? Now I'm just saying, so let me just real quick. So pay attention. Yeah, anybody's telling me to look some stuff up right now, I can't do that. Put it in the comment section when the video's over. And make sure you thumb up the video, folks. Come on. And comment under the video after the video's over. Pay attention. And anybody who wrote anything in the chat, I didn't pay attention to the chat. Write it in the comment section. All right? Anyway, just real quick. You know, I told you I have 2 predictions. Elvis is connected to this Washington State event that's going to happen on June 11th. There's going to be a horrific event on June 11th in the state of Washington. Get out of Washington State. Then my other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th. Okay? August 4th, Trump gets his head wound in Ohio, which is the 17th state. And I told you everything connecting to Trump and JFK is the 17th. All right? I've already talked about that over the years. You got to watch all my live streams, okay? Anyway, so isn't it interesting that we're talking about the 44 and the 45s and the 245s, you know, because Trump is the 44th person, 45th president, and all this stuff, and he's going to be the 47th, right? So pay attention. So we're talking about all the 44s and 45s, and we're talking about Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th in Ohio, right? Now look at this. You think these are coincidences, folks? Before I tell you that, and August 4th is the 216th day of the year, right? On a regular year, not a leap year. So 216, right? Cleveland is in Ohio, and that's a 216 area code. And Trump's birthday is 6/14. 6/14 area code is in Ohio, which is in Columbus, Ohio. So not only do you have, because I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio, and I didn't even know this information when I said that he's going to get his head wound in Ohio. Okay? It was supernatural. I keep telling you guys. All right? The Holy Spirit led me to that. Anyway, so I said it was going to be in Ohio. It just so happens the 6/14 area code and the 216 area code is in Ohio. 6/14 is Trump's birthday. 216 is the August 4th date. Okay, now, so that was the area codes. What about the zip codes? So we're talking about the 44, the 45s, the 47s, the 245. Look at this. Trump had one in Ohio on August 4th. Look at the Ohio zip codes, folks. Everything is 44s and 45s. Look at this. This is just some of them, but all the 44 and 45s are in Ohio. Look at that. Look at those numbers. 216, 6/14, August 4th, Trump's birthday, August 4th. 216 is August 4th. 245, look at that. 45-2, 245, 45-47 with a crown. You see? 37 is the EL. 45, Trump, 6/14, Trump's birthday. 45-45, 44-45. You see it? These are all the zip codes in Ohio. All right? All you got to do is look it up. You look up a list of all of the Ohio zip codes, and it'll show it to you, okay? Now, all right, so let me keep going here. I'm almost done, but I only have like 5, 6 more cards left. And the last part is kind of confusing, but let's do it. Anyone who got in late to the chat, you got to watch from the beginning to fully grasp what I'm showing, okay? Anyway. All right, so this is the last part, folks. So remember, we're talking about the 245s, either 45-45 or 245, Oh, man. Folks, my hands. I'm dreading even holding the phone. All right. What is the 245th prime numbers? 245, get it? Is 1553. 1553. And I told you the W, the 3 is a crown. W on the 155. From Elvis's birthday to 6/11 on a regular year. Next year is a regular year, not a leap year. It's 155 days when you add the day. So there it is again. Connecting. Look at that. 155 with a crown. See that? Okay. And you think, again, I ask you, what is the coincidence of this, right? Now, you think these are coincidences? What about this? So remember, I just showed you what the 245th prime was 1553, right? But look, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 155 days. The first time when you write out the words 155, the first time a number hits 216 is at 155. August 4th is when Trump gets his head wound, the 216th day. 155 is the first number that equals 216. So not only does 6/11, connected a minute ago, it connects to August 4th too. And look, if you were to subtract 155 from 1,000, because there's your triple crown, the 3 zeros, 155 from 1,000, you get 845. There it is again. 8-4 lands on 8-5 on a leap year. So those, and 845, the Trump is the 45th, right? He's going to get his head one on 8-4. You see what I mean? Again, what's the chances of this? I'm just asking. And the reason I bring up the 845 is because look, we're in 2025 equals 45. Add up all the numbers between 20 through 45, you get 845. Okay? And look, it's those numbers again, 245s, 245s, 845. Okay? I'm just asking, are these coincidences? What I'm trying to show you here? All the connections I was showing you. All right. 20 through 45 is 845. Trump gets his head wound on 8-4. All right. And look, and military time, the time 8:45 p.m. would be 2045 military time. 845. It is 2045. See? 20 through 45 is 8:45. Military time 2045 is 8:45 p.m. See? Now, watch this. So this is the last part of the video. It's kind of confusing, folks, so hopefully you can understand. So 8 p.m. is the 20th hour. And remember, Elvis is born on the 8th day. So if you went from 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock, right? So it's basically, that's his birth date. So 8 p.m., the 8th hour at p.m. is the 20th hour. Okay? Now, if you went 4 hours later and 5 hours later, it would be at 12 and 1, which is the 24th hour for the AM, the 25th hour at the AM. So you have 2024, 2025 with the 8485. Are you getting that? See, this is part of the reset that I'm trying to make you guys understand. That from the 8 p.m. is the 20th hour. And then from you go 4 hours forward, it would land at the 24th hour, and then 5 hours forward, it'd be the 25th hour. 2024, 2025 is the 845. Okay? Are you getting that? Also, if you do by minutes, the 20th hour is 8 o'clock, right? 8 is the 20th. and then the 20th minute is at the 4, the 25th minute is at the 5. So there's your 845 connecting um uh with with whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying here. It's not perfect, but you understand what I'm saying. All right, it's with the 4 and the 5, the 845, 845. All right, and look, here, same thing. The 8th hour is the 20th hour. The 4th hour would be the 16th hour. The 5th hour is the 17th hour. And that's when Trump was elected. 2016, 2017, he's going to get his head wound on 2/16 day of the year, which is August 4th. And August 4th on leap year is August 5th. I mean, lands on August 5th, which is the 2/17 day of the year. And 20, there's your 20th hour, and then the 4 and the 5. Makes, if you look at it, it's 4 and 5, the numbers. 20, 45, 2 45s. Do you get it? I know it's ridiculous what I'm talking about. And remember, Elvis turned 80. I mean, in the year 80, he turned 45. There's your 845. Okay? And now it's going to be 45 years later is 2025. And I tell you, Trump's head wound is on 8485. I mean, 84. And, and it's also the 45th president, right? And I don't know what I'm talking about here. And now I'm even confusing myself. I got to be honest. I'm even lost with that last part. But you guys get the gist of what I'm showing, okay? And and you know that. Check this out. I'm not even gonna be able to write this. My hands. So just let me write out this last part. My hands shaking. I can't even write. Give me a second here. Oh my God, I can't even write, folks. Wow. Hold on. So remember, Trump is gonna get his head wound, and he's gonna be pronounced dead, folks. He's gonna be pronounced dead, but he's gonna come back to life. All right. Man, I couldn't even finish the card. Let me just show you. Hold on. What am I doing? All right. So assassinated presidents, because Trump is he's going to be pronounced dead, but he's going to come back from the dead. So assassinated presidents. So the first one was Lincoln. The second one was Garfield, and the third one was McKinley. Now pay attention, 16, 20, 25. I told you that June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, 162, and it's going to happen in 2025 on June 11th, right? And then 2025, you're also going to have the August 4th head wound. JFK was the 35th president, and 45th president was Trump, right? But he's also going to be the 47th, but just for right now, it's the first two that comes up is 35 and 45 equals 80, and then he was the 4th president to be killed, and Trump's going to be the 5th to be pronounced dead. Okay, so you have 80 plus the 45, and then he's going to be the 47. So you have 8 for the 45 and the 47 president too. You know, I should have added that up too. 127. And that has a big connection too, if you add up 47. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is you have another 8-4 connection again. 8, 4, 5, you know. And, you know, if you, I forget, I'm not going to go through all that. Anyway, folks, I didn't need to show all that, but I did. Anyway, anyone who got in late, you got to watch from the beginning. I'll stay on for another 10 minutes to answer any questions. Anybody who have any questions, hurry up and ask it, because I'm going to be, I gotta end the video. Yeah, I could talk all day about the 12-7. I've already shown all those connections. But anyway, by the way, Trump's going to be there at Notre Dame Cathedral, right? They're going to reopen on 12-7 for Trump. Trump's going to be there. Can you believe that? Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, folks, I'll stay on another, now it's 9 minutes, so, or 8.5 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Anyone who came in late, you got to watch from the beginning, okay? And for the people who are new to the channel, you got to watch all my live streams, okay? And if you want to hear my testimony video, it's under the live stream section from a year ago, over a year ago. So look for it. Go back a year, then start scrolling slower, okay? Start scrolling slower, all right? Start scrolling slower, and then you'll see a video that's 2 hours, 8 minutes long called Jurassic Testimony. In the beginning was the King Man Son. All right? Jurassic Testimony, in the beginning was the King Man Son. That's my testimony video from over a year ago under the live stream section, if you're new to the channel. And like I said, if you're new, make sure you watch all my live streams. All right, just work your way back and you'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go back and unblock that person I blocked earlier. That way, let me unblock him. Hold on. So to that person I blocked, I'm going to unblock you. Okay, so now you're unblocked. To that person I blocked. Don't come here distracting and calling people names. No, but we're just here joking around, okay? If you can't take a joke, then you don't belong on this channel, all right? So anyway, you're unblocked now, but I'm not going to argue with you now about it. Argue with me another time, all right? Yeah. Anyway, folks. Make sure you thumb up the video, folks. Oh, and by the way, about this video also connects to the video like from 4 or 5 days ago. Not 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 videos ago called 2025 Resurrection of the Passion of the Christ. That's under the live stream section also. Make sure you watch that video. Also, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video first, even if you came in here just looking at, but you know, for the people who just got in, I'm saying. But anyway, but you got to watch that one too. It's part of the reset videos, all right? And also for that video that I did a couple of days ago, I'm probably going to delete that video because it was all messed up. It was part of the reset videos too, but I couldn't explain it well. Anyway, I'll redo that video in the future. But go and watch the 2025 Resurrection of the Passion of the Christ video. All right. Anyway. Yeah. God bless all of you. All right. Pray for everybody, folks. People need prayers, you know. Yeah, I appreciate you watching it. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I appreciate everyone putting good comments, okay? God bless all of you, and make sure you comment under the video, okay, when it loads. And and thumb up the video. All right. All right. Last 4 minutes, folks. Anybody have anything to say before I end the video? Oh, I might come back on later tonight and do another video, but that one's going to be deleted, but I'll leave this one up, obviously. Like I said, this is just the beginning of the reset videos, folks. All right, all about 2025. And wait till you see my videos that I have ready to go, man. It's so complicated, man. I'm talking about after I finish the reset videos, I have incredible information to show. And for the people who are wondering, just real quick, I've told you guys from the very beginning that I know the dates, if you watch my testimony, you know that the dates came supernatural, all right? Of the June 11th and August 4th, and the incredible connections that connect to 666, connect to Satan, connect to everything of this puzzle, right? Of my two predictions of 6/11 and August 4th, right? But I just didn't know the year. And why didn't God reveal the year to me? Because I needed to calculate the number of the beast. There's no way that I would have been able to figure any of this out if God had just said, okay, this is the date, you know. No, that's not the way it works, folks. All right? That's not the way it works. The Bible's telling you what was going to happen. In Revelation 13:18, it says, here is wisdom. Let him who hath understanding calculate the number of the beast. So the person who was going to figure this out had to calculate it. And how could I figure? Please show me anyone on the internet or anywhere who has explained what the beast out of the sea is. If you don't see that the beast out of the sea, the way I've explained it, is the Elvis connection, and if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, then you will understand that Elvis is the beast out of the sea, and Trump is the one who gets the head wound, because one of its heads, it says that the beast, the one that comes out of the sea, one of its heads had a deadly wound, as if it was, and it had been healed, you know. So that's why I'm saying to you that Trump is the image of Elvis. You know, that's why you have why I tell you they're mocking God, because when Jesus was walking the earth, Jesus was God in the flesh. Jesus is the image of the Father in heaven, and Jesus is God, and the Father is God, right? In the Holy Spirit and all that, it's just one God. But so when Jesus was walking the earth, God on earth, God was still in heaven, all right? And that's what they're doing. Elvis is the unseen, real Antichrist. Trump is the image of the beast, who is Elvis. Trump is the Antichrist in the flesh, okay? And the beast out of the sea, I've explained that many times, okay? That somehow Elvis's name or his image or the number of, his name, the number of his name or his image comes out of that beast out of the sea event on June 11th, okay? We're not talking about a real beast coming up out of the sea. We're talking about the beast, his name, his number, the number of his name or his image, or all three come out of that event. That's why it's the beast out of the sea. Elvis, and Trump is the image who's getting the head wound, whose head wound was healed, and the world wondered over the beast. All right. I'm not sure. You know, who you call. Who someone's asking me who the dragon is. Like I said, who knows? You know, I believe it is. You know, Elvis. You know, don't ask me. I don't know. All right, I'm not. I only know so much, folks. You know, you're talking to a guy who barely, you know, finished high school. You know, I've only read 2 books my whole life. You know, the Bible was one of them, and the other one is go watch my testimony. And if I didn't say it in that video, I'll say it again in another time. But anyway. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. All right, but just get out of Washington State before June 11th. That's all you got to know. All right. All right. End of video, folks. Make sure you watch from the beginning. Anyone who got in late, watch from the beginning. End of video. Jesus is gone.